Alright, start off with Chapter 1. Chapter 1, it was an incredible chapter. I'm not gonna lie, the first 10 seasons of Fortnite, Chapter 1, spot on, loved it. So let's just go ahead and start off with Season 1. Season 4 launched, no, not Season 4, oops. Season 1 launched on September 27th, 2017. Everyone loved the game. They're getting around 20 million players at that time, and also I loved it. The game was fun at that time. It had so many good POIs. Shifty and Tilted weren't there at that time. All there was Dusty, Salty, Loot Lake. But the thing was, those three. Actually, wait. Loot Lake did have a name. But yeah, Loot Lake. But some POIs didn't have actually names until the next season onwards. Which, yeah, season 2 was actually a pretty good season. Introducing my favourite POI out of the whole game. Yes, Shifty Shafts. And also Tilted Towers. You know, the iconic place that everyone pretty much lands at and everyone wants back. Yeah, it's crazy. So, moving on to Season 3, we see the introduction of John Wick, aka the Reaper. Also, we see Russell and so much more. Also, we had the Christmas update in Season 2, by the way. And it also turned 2018, so that was good. Yeah, so we saw the introduction of many new things in Season 3. The hand cannon. And that's about it. Jug's also got introduced in Season 2, by the way. Just forgot to mention that. As well as many new weapons. Yeah, there wasn't really much in the first 3 seasons, but it starts to get interesting when it enters season... Actually, wait. Yeah, when you see that there's a little mini comet in the sky, we all thought it was going to hit Tilted Towers, but it clearly didn't. It hit Dusty Depot in Season 4, turning it into Dusty Divot. Dusty Divot, it had hot rocks and a meteor in the center of it, which contained a member of the Seven. So, that was good. Yeah, that was really good. And also, the visitor, the member of the Seven's first name, claimed to be going to the villain's base working on a rocket. This rocket was his actual intentionally to be an escape plan to get out of the island, out of the loop. He did that, but in the cost of sporting a massive purple cube into Season 5. We're not going to get to that point yet. So in Season 5, Paradise Palms. Got rid of Prison and Moisty Myers. Pretty much the most iconic POIs. Well, Prison was. Don't know about Moisty Myers, but yeah, Season 5 had a lot. ATKs, Suppressed Scar, Vaulting of the Drum Gun. Yeah, I just didn't like it at that time. And then Kevin the Cube spawned. After that, Purple Giant Rift in the Sky just got and then vanished. The Cube moved every, 1 hour and a quarter, I think. I'm not sure, but I did get squashed by him once. I promise you, I did. And stuff. It was amazing, honestly. Getting squashed by him. And there was a glitch where you couldn't even play the game in Playground mode. If you, in Playground mode, you got squished by the Cube, you physically cannot play that game again. You have to literally just back out and enter another one to start playing again. And yeah, until the Cube hit Loot Lake. Once it hit Loot Lake, it melted, causing Thanos Lake, or what we're calling it that, because it is basically a purple lake, and obviously Thanos is purple, so yeah. And then that's when Season 6 came along. It had so many new features, so many good, yeah, you get what I mean. The Cube Island, Ruins, Shadow Cubes, whatever they're called. The Butterfly Island event, Loot Lake being changed the most out of Season 5 and 6, and stuff. And honestly, the new weapons, the zombies, the Four Nightmares, honestly, incredible season. Incredible season. Well done, Fortnite. You did good. Season 7 was alright. It may have had some disappointing stuff back then, like the planes. The Season 7 live event, literally no one liked it. No one. But there was some good advantages, like the snow. Sadly, it did freeze. Greasy Grove, didn't like that. More lore coming out of this Polar Peak. With, actually, they vaulted the Infinity Blade, so that was a good thing. With the Fire King versus the Ice King in that season, Wailing Wood starts to actually slowly get burnt or something. That I don't know. And then it turned into the volcano in Season 8. Volcano, that eventually erupted, but we'll get to that in a minute. But we got pirates, cannons, bowlers, Lady Lagoon. So much more. Planes got vaulted in that season. And then a massive vault was dug up, as well as something being dug up in Dusty Desert and then eventually being lava. Yeah, that as well. And then the volcano erupted. Season 9, we just had a futuristic stuff. A monster and robot just fought. Oh yeah, the volcano erupted, destroying Tilted and Retail. They became futuristic. We had our first Stranger Things collab then. Moving into Season X, we went back in time. Dusty Depot, Factories, Retail Row came back. So much more. And obviously we had our finale event, which takes us into a black hole for approximately 2 days. And then after that 2 days, we go into the next Fortnite chapter. Oh my god. Right, let's just stop talking about chapter 1. Chapter 1 was phenomenal. It was great. It was perfect. 9.5 out of 10. Let's just go ahead and move on to chapter 2. Alright, time to enter chapter 2, season 1. This season was alright. It was okay, I guess. But there was some advantages, some disadvantages. I mean, the advantages, like a whole new island. It's literally a really decent place. But yeah, my favorite place on chapter 2 was definitely Slurpy Swamp. But the advantage, the disadvantages was the Star Wars event. Boring AF. Literally, the season took so long, and there was barely any story. Like map changes or something. I just didn't like it that much. Honestly, I just didn't like season 1. I liked the new island. The new island was amazing, but I just jumped. So after the black hole, when I jumped into the new island, I was going holy crazy. Just actually to think how it was 4 years ago since chapter 2 actually began. Very crazy. But now we move into chapter 2, season 2. Here we go. This was the best season ever. Not just of chapter 2, but pretty much the best season ever. Besides from season OG. Anyways, we got Midas, bosses, mythics, the yacht, Deadpool, vaults. Oh my god, it was a packed season. And then we know Midas was planning up to something. Also, you could customize your own skin, and that was cool. Yeah, we saw that Midas was secretly up to something. We didn't know what it was then, but we now know. It was a doomsday device. A doomsday device to stop the storm and pretty much break us out of the loop. Midas was our only hope, and if you're wondering how he could have known about the loop, well, fun fact, he was one of Sloane's students. Yeah, he was actually one of Sloane's students, and then he betrayed her, so she just trapped him in the loop, just like in a click and stuff. I didn't know people can just trap each other in the loop. That's crazy, but anyways. Now, after the Doomsday Line event, we move on to Season 3. Season 3, Midas kind of dies. We don't know if he's alive or not, but he does die to a shark. We don't know, though. We don't know if he dies exactly, but shark gets him. Meowscles meets Aquaman. Practically, the island was completely flooded. I hate that season so much. Coral Castle and the amount of water, the amount of flood there was, and plus, the flood only goes down like once a week. I mean, it should just go down like very slowly each day and stuff, you know, to make it better. And then Captain America joined into the game because he was trying to warn us of what would have been Galactus into season 4. Four has his memory wiped out because he didn't realize he got trapped inside the loop, and he was trying to warn us about Galactus, the Devourer of Worlds. So we get the Avengers, Iron Man, She-Hulk, Wolverine. We all team up to try and stop Galactus by building a really powerful, like, bombs into a battle bus and makes, like, millions of it to ultimately kill him. However, we don't know if he's dead or not. We see him get pulled into a rift and stuff. And yeah, practically we don't know if he's dead or not. But anyways, we move on to Season 5. 0 points destabilizing fast. New collabs. What I don't like about it, I just don't like it, to be honest. The sand tunneling was mostly disabled, and plus the full season was mostly full of collabs. I just didn't like it that much. Season 4 was a collab, yeah, sure, but it was only specifically for one tier, for a specific collab, Marvel, but that doesn't matter. Season 5 was still an L season for me. And what else was an L season? Was Primal for Season 6. We saw the Foundation for the first time. We help him fix the 0 point, but he's trapped, and he traps Jonesy in the loop. And practically, yeah. And then I just don't have. I can't begin to explain why I hate this season. But let's just move on. Season 7, great season. I'm honestly just excited to see what Season 7 had for us back then. There was aliens, Dr. Sloan, Rick and Morty. With Rick, I'm a pickle Morty. I don't know what I did there, bro. I mean, that pickle Rick was in the game, so I mean, kinda. he was just a human, but also a pickle. Anyways, we had the Skyfire live event. We saw the return of the goddamn cube. I'm excited for that and stuff. Now we move on to Season 8. We didn't know this would be the final season in Chapter 2 then, but we finally found out that, yeah. And we also didn't know that the Chapter 3 island was underneath Chapter 2. But, let's go for it. The cubes, Fortnite Mans, the Cube Queen, cube-related weapons, the caretakers, the zombies. That season was completely packed. And when it comes to the live event, oh my god. We got to finally see the bunker open. Actually, no, that wasn't a live event. But yeah, the bunker, the redacted bunker, that finally opens. Of course it opens on the last chapter as well, though. So, it opens, we found out that the rock is in Fortnite by Foundation saying, I got over it. And then trapping someone inside and stuff. While we're running through the, IO based, which is also imposters, the island starts to rotate, and then once we escape, we see the island completely flooded with water, completely flipping into Chapter 3, killing, well, we might have killed the Cube Queen, we don't know. The last reality I don't think is done with us yet, however, but we'll see some more soon in the next chapter. Alright, let's just get this started. Fortnite Chapter 3, after the island flipping, we all just get sent to an island. On the island, obviously, island on an island. And then we meet with the Foundation. He starts to explain on what just happened and what he's planning to do next. And then, obviously, just zooms us out of the loop to show us the Chapter 3 map. Which also reveals kind of the Chapter 2 map that's below it as well, showing it on the flip side. Starting off with, yeah, Season 1 went to a great start. There was so many things I can list that I loved from Chapter 3. Columbos, Spider-Man, Mythics, Tilted, Shifty, Greasy, the whole lot is back. And for the third chapter in a row, we had Risky Reels. Kinda. We did see the return of Risky Reels a bit, but it wasn't really Risky Reels, it was Rocky Reels, but it's in a remix, so it kinda counts. And, yeah, Season 3 went to a great start, I loved it, and, yeah, the snow started to melt, and it went great with the biomes as well, with, you know, the desert and the snow biome and stuff, but hey, Chapter 3, Season 1 went great, and then Season 2 came and just ruined it. Season 2, oh my god, I don't even want to describe Season 2 at this point. Okay, Io versus the 7, you get to take over POIs on the map, which is actually pretty cool, actually, not gonna lie. What else? Tanks, Zero Build, hated that, those two were the worst. That's why I don't play Zero Build anymore. What else? The collision event was good. Oh, that was good. Oh yeah, in Season 2, Battle Busters as well. Also, there was an infinite gold glitch. Golden Farm at, Daily Bugle. And obviously, with the collision event, I love this because, honestly, you got to drive a mech. Or at least you got to, use the weapons in the mech. You get to... Oh yeah, you get what I mean, guys. The mech was awesome, and Peely in the event was awesome. The mechs from Season 10 was shown in the event. Blech, I hated them so much. Yeah, they were annoying, and I'm just glad that they haven't come back since Chapter 2, Season 8. Okay, now it's time to move on to Season 3 now. Season 3 was amazing. All it had was just... Actually, wait, did I say Season 3 was amazing? No, I take that back. Season 3 was just garbage. No one liked that season. All it was just a reality tree just changing POIs. And some of them were actually the ones I liked as well. They even changed up the Butter Barn. Even Logjam Lumberyard. No, I don't like it. And they brought back Lazy Lagoon, so that was good. But yeah, no live event. Season 4. I don't know what to talk about this event again, but I have to. Fracture event, the Chrome, the Herald, the Chrome weapons, the whole lot was just horrible. I mean, they did introduce keys into that season, so that was good. Also, fun fact, Chapter 3 was meant to last up to Season 8, because all the Chapter 4 themes were meant to get into Chapter 3. And then the Fracture event was just complete horrible. But yeah, the Hulk and Mr. Beast being in the event trailer was pretty cool. But for now, let's just go ahead and get right into Fortnite Chapter 4. Season 1. I'm gonna hate this one, but welcome to Chapter 4 now. Chapter 4 was literally the worst chapter of them all. And oh my god, let me explain. So starting off with Chapter 4, Season 1. It started to be alright, actually. New map, we all like a new map. But then throughout the season, it just gets a bit boring and stuff, you know? With the, and we barely got any new mechanics in Chapter 4, except, I can't really remember, actually. But yeah, we didn't get any new mechanics in the game. We just stayed with the sliding, sprinting, mantling, and swimming, obviously. But yeah, overall. But I did like the hammers. The ageless boss being also a snapshot of Geno. Just overall, I just didn't like this chapter. Especially season 3 and 4. But we'll get to that. Actually, I liked season 4. I meant season 2 and 3. But let's just get into season 2. Season 2 was a mega theme season. The only thing I liked about that season was Mega City and the Spider-Man Mythic. Those were the only great things. The only bad things, pretty much the rest of the season. I just didn't like it that much. The way it got rid of my second favorite POI on the map, Faulty Splits, I think it was named. I really don't know, but yeah, got rid of that. And yeah, pretty much, I just didn't like the season. The biome just didn't look right and stuff. You know, it just gave me the creeps and stuff. It was annoying. I just didn't like it. You know, and to make this chapter even worse, it doesn't have a single live event. Like, damn, that's crazy, man. Very crazy. Anyways, season 3. It was just a jungle biome. That's about it. Jungle biome, Optimus Prime. That's about it. There was nothing special about the season. It was just a map change and a collab. That's about it. So I'm just staying off this season. Season 4, however, was amazing. Literally, Volt. It was basically a remix of Chapter 2, Season 2 again, but it was a battle and stuff. Yeah, and it didn't have a live event as well, with the Time Machine lore as well. And now we're going to go into Chapter 4, Season OG. This one was amazing. I love this. Going back inside the OG map. And yes, this is a Chapter 4 season. And yeah, I loved it. And the big live event, the Big Bang, brought back some Chapter 1 Season X memories. Yeah, and that what led us into Chapter 5, aka a new story. But for now, let's just go ahead and finally start on the final chapter. I've been working on this video for so long, so please take the time to like and subscribe. Let's go. Alright, Chapter 5, Season 1. The current season we're in right now. Oh my god, I know it's just been like... I don't know how long it's been since it's released, but I already love this goddamn chapter. We got Peter Griffin, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming to the game soon. We got so much more. We got so much. We got like new hiding places or teleportation things, whatever they're called. We got Vaults back in the game. We got new bosses, medallions, Peter Griffin. So much more. I cannot wait. I can't believe this chapter. This chapter's gonna be huge. New mechanics, Lamborghinis. Literally. New POIs, another remix of Risky Reels. If you guys didn't know, you could just go to the center of the island and you will find yet again another remix of Risky Reels. We've had Risky, Rocky, and now we're having Ruined Reels. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the chapter review. Personally, this chapter is amazing, but I don't know if it'll be my best one, but I'll see. I'm going to see which one of them. Guys, let me know in the comments which one is your favorite out of the 5 chapters so far. We've had an amazing 5 chapters for 6 years of Fortnite. Loved it. And wait, what else did we... Also, trains are in the game. Trains are pretty amazing. Now, for now, let's just go see which chapter I truly like.
Now, my favorite Fortnite chapter is Chapter 5.